That's a great question. And certainly at that time, it was the flexibility of a business like this. I was already working a full-time job at an insurance company, and my husband had just been through a career change and took a significant pay cut. So I would pick up any overtime that they would give me, and that just took me more away from my family, and it was stressful. I felt like I was just pulled in every direction. So I thought, my gosh, if I could do something, when the kids are asleep, log on. I like that flexibility, that online capability. So that's what attracted me to the business. Oh, I knew that they were going to be big. When I was approached by Rodan Fields, I was working at an insurance company, and my job was to work with different vendors. So I would reach out several times a day, and I would say, "Hi, this is Kira Scheibman from XYZ Insurance Company." And the vendors always put me like straight up to the top, to the owner or the manager, because they knew that my company, our brand, meant reliability, profitability, like they wanted to be connected with us. And I knew that even though at that time, 9 years ago, people in Cleveland, Ohio hadn't really heard of Rodan Fields, they had certainly heard of Proactive, which was the company that Dr. Katie Rodan and Kathy Fields started first. So I knew if they had done it once, they were going to be able to do it again, and I wanted to be connected with that. I had a lot. I think the biggest thing was I didn't have any sales experience. I was on the timid side. So I had this idea that you were born a salesperson. So I didn't know how I would be able to sell an eye cream, much less make a business out of it. I was concerned about the expense of the products. And I thought, who do I know that could afford skincare like that? Because I couldn't afford it at that time, or that wasn't our priority. I was also worried about my network. I wasn't the girl that had like all these friends and parties and, was an influencer. That's my husband. I was just more reserved, more of a homebody, had my close group of 4 or 5 friends, and that was it. And then finally, I was really afraid of failing because it had been a long time since I had taken a chance like this on myself and gone like so far outside of my comfort zone. So I was afraid of failing. Great question. I researched, I asked questions, I watched videos like you're doing, I went to meetings like maybe you'll do in the future, and I like the answers that they gave me. Let's start with sales. I was very worried about not being a good salesperson. Guess what? That is a skill. Just like any other job that you would start, you're not going to know how to do that job well until you get in there and you get some training. And Rodan Fields is offering really extensive training to all of us, because most of us coming in don't have any sales experience. And what we learned is that sales is more about educating and presenting this information to our consumers so they can easily connect with our products. That's it. The other thing that I was worried about was having a large network. And what I loved about Rodan Fields is early on, they established this really great foothold in the social media realm so that you can expand your network using social media in a way that is real, like you're making friends, you're reaching out to people about your service, but you're not spammy, you're not getting those long emails about whatever, like you know what I'm talking about. So I really like that. I like the before and after pictures and being able to show people what we had to offer, what results they could expect. And again, they have a process. They teach you how to do these things, how to reach out, and how to connect with people and how to grow your network. I also talked with some friends, talked with some coworkers about how, what kind of money do you spend on skincare? And I was really surprised to learn that there are so many people that is a priority in their life, whether it's for, their kids' acne, or they have eczema or psoriasis or some kind of sensitivity or sun damage or wrinkles. Like they make that a priority in their life. Just like some people, their priority, they're going to spend their money on vacations. Other people like me, they're going to spend the extra on keeping their brown hair blonde. So it just depends on if it's a priority for you. And I just realized that it's a huge market. Everyone has skin, and there's so many people that really want these good products that work to treat their different concerns. And then finally, on the issue of failing, I will tell you that for me, what it boiled down to was I would regret more not trying, not seeing if this could do something for our lives, because I was trying everything else. And other things they're going to take time. They're going to take you away from your family. This was something brand new skill set to learn. but I knew it would be worth it to me just to know that I gave it all I could, and I tried, and I saw it through. So, and for my husband, and maybe this is the case for you too, all of our business products and our products that we sell our customers, everything comes with a 60-day empty bottle money back guarantee. So that means at the minimum, you could give this business 2 months to see if this is right for you. And if it's not, like if you know in 2 months, no way can I do this, send it all back, and you can check that off your list of things that you've explored. That's the magic question, right? There's 2 ways that you can earn money through your Rodan Fields business. The first way is selling products. So when you sell a product, you make about 32% commission off that product. So let's say you sold 5 regimens. That would be about $250 of profit. If you sold 10, $500, just to give you an idea. What's great about our products is they are consumable, meaning people are going to wash their face and it's going to go down the drain, and they're going to need more every 2 months. That's about how long our products last. So that customer that you touched in January is going to need to replenish their supply in March. So provided that their products are working for them and you're providing great customer service, you're going to be able to keep building on your clientele instead of starting over from scratch like maybe you would in a different type of direct selling business. The second way that you make money is by building a team. So when your friends say, hey, I would like to do this and make some extra money to do some vacations or pay down some debt, or maybe they just love their skincare products, they're already customers, and they want to get it at the deepest discount, which is 25% off of retail. And also they want to pay for their skincare. Maybe that's their only goal. You know, they don't want to have to pay any extra for their skincare. So they could join your team and you make a profit. You make 5% off of anything that they sell. It does not cut into their earnings. They're still going to make their 32% off of their products, but you make that on top of that as being their guide and their leader and showing them what you already know. And if that is daunting to you, number one, you know, you do your business the whatever way you want, just products and team, whatever that looks like to you. But know that you can plug into the teams that we already have going on. So you don't have to know how to do everything. We have just such great resources to help anyone that comes into this company be successful. Why not? That's what I would say to you. Why not? Life is short. This year I turned 50 and we just had this year of celebration. You know, my husband took me on our whole family on this 2-week vacation out west, and we saw friends and family, and I rode in a hot air balloon, and I used to be terrified of heights, and it was beautiful and wonderful. He ran a half marathon. I ran my first and last marathon. We just did all these great things, and it was so much fun. And then at the end of the year in October, my daughter had a medical condition that we didn't know about, and she had to have life-saving surgery. And we are right now in the middle of that recovery, and it's hard. And I'm so grateful that, number one, I have this business to fall back on that I can kind of step away from during this time that she needs me a lot. I don't have to leave the house. I love that. You know, I can be with Sophia. And it's just made me realize that these last 9 years are so much richer and fuller because I made that one decision. I stepped outside of my comfort zone and I tried something new, and it opened up this whole new world for me. It opened up friends that I never would have met that are my lifelong friends. It opened up avenues that I don't think I ever would have pursued otherwise. Ideas that I got from these friends or watching them, or just having that feeling that if I accomplished this over here with Rodan Fields, maybe I could try this. That led me to running my marathon. Those are just huge things that I can see that they started with that one decision way back then to take a chance on myself. So I would say that is the reason why you want to try now. I hope that this has helped you a little bit, and I will definitely be looping back to see if you would like to go to the next step and learn a little bit more from one of my other consultant friends about this opportunity. Have a great day.